I'm pregnant. Oh my god, I've never said that out loud. Or did I bring the most difficult clothes to wear? It's like the goat cheese and pesto. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mozzarella. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not thinking about it. Ugh. Hey everyone. I hope you're all doing super well. Welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time. I filmed this intro already. I didn't know my camera wasn't recording. It's been so long. So it's been a while since I've uploaded on my channel. I think just over a month since my last vlog, but definitely more than a month since I have sat down and caught up with you guys. So hello, I hope you're all doing well. A lot has changed in the last several months of 2022. A lot has happened. As you know, last year I got married in December 2021, and then recently I just announced that I am expecting my first baby. I didn't have like a concise way of how I was going to do this video, but I definitely just wanted to come back on YouTube and first do a sit down, you know, update what's been going on and you know what's been going on. So this is what has been going on. This is where I have been. I was kind of nervous to announce my pregnancy, but I felt very relieved because finally I could get this off my chest. I have known for a while that I'm pregnant since the beginning of the year, and but I think I could afford to get away with keeping my pregnancy quiet for so long because you couldn't really tell with my body type if I was pregnant, even how far along I was. It's all a mystery. And you know, in this day and age, it's very risky to ask somebody, are you expecting? Are you like, what's going on? Are you just gain weight? So I really didn't have much speculation if I bumped into anybody. It was a case of me basically telling my family and my friends, very select few of people, that I'm pregnant. Oh, so when I really decided now that I always felt like announcing it on Mother's Day, like in May, would be too late. I thought I would show a lot sooner, or at least I thought I would want to talk about it a lot sooner. But as months were passing and weeks were passing and Mother's Day is approaching, I was just like, you know what, let me just do it for Mother's Day. I even lost track of time contacting my photographer, and just in the nick of time I contacted her for us to do the shoot, and we delayed it as much as possible, as close, oh my shoulder, as close to Mother's Day as possible as we could to shoot our photo shoot. And one thing that happened when I was like, okay, I can't hide this pregnancy anymore, because for a long time I told myself, I can't tell that I'm pregnant, you can't see that I'm pregnant. I'll be talking to my husband and I'll be like, babe, like, no one can see anything. But he's got a different eye to me and he could tell and stuff. So I remember we had gone for lunch one time at Grand Pavilion and I was wearing this all black outfit. I just posted on my Instagram this today actually, and I had just eaten and I really wanted a photo in my outfit, and I was like, oh, can I really post this? Like, you still can't tell, right? And he was like, you can't post this unless you want people to know that you're pregnant, because you can tell that you're pregnant. And I was like, oh, I didn't believe him. He took the photo, and then the first few photos that I didn't show on my Instagram are actually me trying to like have my handbag in front of my stomach, trying to hide it, and it just felt so uncomfortable because I was even struggling to breathe, and then trying to like suck in my tummy a little bit. But then it was like, I was just like, okay, let me just embrace the bump and just take the photo, and I'll upload this when I have announced my pregnancy. So yeah, for a long time I kept it quiet, and I've been really enjoying my journey. I have been just so engrossed in it, and just I just want to feel every single moment and internalize every single feeling. It's been the most beautiful experience, I think. I've had. I didn't expect it to be like this. I didn't expect my pregnancy to be so smooth, you know. I think when you are like overweight and stuff, and you do a little bit of research and you hear these horror stories about some people's experiences with their pregnancies, whether overweight or not, and then you add those conditions on top of it, you really are like, girl, I think this is going to be the test of your life. But I think I've been very fortunate and blessed in that regard, that I really have had so far a very smooth pregnancy. And even in terms of like being sick and stuff like that, I know I feel like people have gone through worse, but I definitely had my fair share of bad days, bad weeks with morning sickness. But my second trimester has been absolutely beautiful. So I just thought in this video I would just basically tell you a little bit more about this new chapter. Yeah, just a little bit more about like what's been happening and what I've been up to, and basically how I've been feeling. I have a little bit of notes here because I tend to lose train of thought a little bit, and I sort of want to get this done and edit it and upload it today. So this is where I have been. This is where I have been busy. I have been just enjoying this time. I have been watching my body change and grow, and really just being in tune with myself and my body, just making sure I am comfortable and happy with everything, all the changes that are happening, that I'm conscious of those changes, because I think it's very important for me that I decided that I really need to be very, very conscious about how my body is responding to this pregnancy. I do have a complication of high blood pressure. I wasn't diagnosed with high blood pressure before my pregnancy, but I have been diagnosed with high blood pressure since becoming pregnant, and so I have to keep a very close eye on that for the duration of this pregnancy. So really this time out has been for me to just quiet the noise and really focus on my body, and really understand that when this happens, when certain things happen, I can experience this, or you know, like just understanding more about what this journey actually does and its impact on my system as well. Also, I'm asthmatic, so that's also something. When I've just hit my third trimester, in my third trimester now, and my breathing has become a bit more difficult, but not too much. There was a few days where I really couldn't sleep properly because my breathing was so labored, so I had to add, like, I sleep with like 4 pillows, and really have to have my chest, my upper body more elevated, so that I can have more of a flow of air coming in, and that I feel more comfortable when I sleep. So yeah, so finding out I was pregnant was actually quite uneventful. We sort of knew, expected it, you know how my cycle is and all of that stuff. So for me, we just tracked my cycle, and then like boom, like one time, and it happened. So I was shocked that that was the case. I thought it would take longer, but it just took one time, and there we were. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when it came down to telling my family, I was shaking. I was very, very nervous, that I just didn't want to do it. I kept postponing it and postponing it and postponing it, and then I asked my husband to tell them, because I just couldn't get the words out. I just couldn't do it. I didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to do it. I think for a long time, you know, in an African household, in our household, you're told by your parents, especially your mom, do not come home pregnant. Do not come to this house pregnant. And so that has been so instilled and ingrained in me that I still felt like I was doing something wrong to come home to my mother's house and tell her this. I felt like a teen mom. I felt like I've been so responsible. Like, how am I going to tell them this? But like, I'm married, like, you know, but there's just that like feeling of like you did something wrong, like you're pregnant, like what were you doing? So I was so nervous, and we were having a family braai at my mom's house, at my mom and dad's house, And the bride was wrapping up, like we were meant to be leaving. My brother was about to walk out the door. He didn't even know. We were about to we were like wanting to leave as well. It's getting late, and eventually my husband was just like, Mom, Dad, we have some news. And literally was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I like turned my back to the room. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then he says like, we're expecting. And I was like, you know when you have your face over your hands over your face and you're trying to see someone's reaction like this, and they were happy. They were happy. My mom was happy. She hugged us. My dad was happy. And I started crying. Like, I just started crying because it was very overwhelming. It was a very overwhelming experience. And I just felt like I had been naughty. I felt like I had done something naughty because, like I said, this thing is like ingrained in you to not come home and tell your family you are pregnant. But there is never a prefix to that, like unless married or whatever it is, you know. So yeah, that was hectic. And it's until I was speaking to my friend Ghislaine that when she put it like that, that's when it actually made sense why those feelings, why I felt like that, because it's the psychology of it, of growing up in a very strict environment, and that being the number one rule above all rules, above any rule, above anything in your life, anything, that is the number one rule. So yeah, that was the experience of telling my family. And once that was over, oh my god, that's when I really started enjoying my pregnancy. By that time I was 12 weeks and I had just done my first doctor's appointment and done our first ultrasound and even our first blood test. In one appointment we had done so much. We had done in the first one we had done so much. We had done everything: urine, blood, checking for the chromosome situation, chromosome abnormalities, checking for Down syndrome. But in particular, it was after that appointment and getting those test results back that I then told my parents. Now, I think a big issue with me having had an emotional breakdown and crying that day was because my doctor had called us in that week and told us that my blood test came back and represented a high risk for my baby to have Down syndrome. And that for me rocked me because I don't have a history of Down syndrome in my family, neither does my husband. Where's this coming from? What is this about? So I didn't fully understand it. When we told my mom, she was like no, like it's not, that can't be the case, like that's not gonna be the case. You know, people around you are just so confident about certain things that when you yourself are in it, you just feel like the world's about to end. So we had to wait. So I had to go and do a more in-depth NIPT blood test, which would show 99% accuracy in the chromosome detection for Down syndrome. And then the following week they were going to send that test to Germany, but my doctor was adamant that they do it sooner, like make it get the process done quicker. So they actually were able to send it to a laboratory in Johannesburg, and then I got my results the following week and it came back negative, like there was no sign of Down syndrome. So that was like the first experience in this pregnancy where I was like, whoa, like it was nerve-wracking. It was nerve-wracking. So we thank God that episode came and went. After that, and telling my parents and telling my parents what was going on, that I could finally just like take a deep breath, breathe out, exhale, and then just immerse myself in this journey, immerse myself in this pregnancy. I felt like it felt right. It felt I don't know, it just felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders and I could really just have fun and enjoy being pregnant, you know, and stuff like that. For a long time I couldn't say I'm gonna be a mom. I felt so weird. All I could say was I'm expecting or I'm pregnant. So I have footage that I can insert actually of us after our first appointment, and then the little clips and videos and stuff that I've taken over the last few months that were either poignant or just something I wanted to capture, an emotion that I wanted to capture that took place, that happened, and I had my camera there and I wanted to share, and I knew I'd want to share with you guys at a later stage. So those will be slotted in and around this video. So the first one I'm probably going to put up now is the day we went for our first scan and us coming home afterwards and being super excited. Okay guys, what's up? This is going to be within a vlog, obviously. I'm filming this way before you guys know the news. What's wrong with you? I'm filming this in advance. I'm not telling them now, but when I upload this no, and I need, babe, I have a headache, I need to cool my brain. So guys,
I'm not going anywhere.
What's wrong with you?
Yes, before you start what you want to start.
So guys, what's the date? It is the 11th of January 2022, and we just came from our first prenatal appointment at the doctor. Obviously you guys know by now that I'm pregnant. Oh my god, I've never said that out loud. I've never said I'm pregnant. Babe, I'm pregnant. That's the first time I've said that out loud. Babe,
I'm listening.
can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I am pregnant.
Congrats, babe.
Babe,
Hey!
I'm gonna be a mom.
Yes.
You're gonna be a dad. You're gonna be a father. So I'm gonna be calling you Dada. Dada.
You'll be running after the baby.
Dada.
I need to be planning for nanny now.
Okay.
Stay home, nanny.
So I just found out I didn't just find out I'm pregnant. But I went for my first scan today, and obviously I'm still in my first trimester. So yeah, I think what was crazy for me is that we got pregnant like right away. We decided we're having a baby and then I got pregnant. So I know that's not the case for a lot of women. You know, I don't know, I thought it would take some time before I would even be able to go pregnant, but here we are, guys. Anyway, I'm 11 weeks and 6 days. It was so crazy because I found out I was pregnant after Christmas, and sorry, on Christmas Day I took my pregnancy test, and and by then I was already late, so hence me ending up taking it. So it happened that so this is like after, this is Christmas Day. All my OBGYN that I go to wasn't available until February this year, when I need to get blood tests done and all of that stuff done in the first trimester. She was going to be available until February, and I called them. I don't know how many OBGYNs I called, and no one, everyone was on holiday. And I'm like, do these people go on holiday? What if you're giving birth on like on Christmas Eve or New Year's Day or whatever? Anyway, I ended up just going to the hospital and finding a doctor who actually has her doctor's rooms there, and that's who I am going to be using going forward, because it just coincides with medical aid as well. So it just makes more sense, especially with the kind of hospital that I want to. Here's my scan. Hi, Mimi. Oh my gosh, my baby seems more natural to say more than I'm pregnant. I don't know, I'm pregnant just sounds so official. I'm having a baby sounds, yeah, like makes sense, you know. I think I'm gonna tell my mom this week, and I'm very nervous because I'm sure she's gonna be like, you guys didn't even wait to be married for like a few months before all of this. But hey, God's timing is the best timing. Guys, my husband keeps looking at me like I'm crazy. Babe, you know that when I was booking the appointment and I was like trying to ask if you can come, I kept wanting to say, can my fiance? I'm not used to it yet. Anyway, we have to go to the pharmacy now. We've got stuff to buy already, medical stuff for me. Get some medication and stuff like that, vitamins and stuff, so that I can start taking. But anyway, this is just a quick insert into what is probably a current vlog. I don't know how I'm gonna announce it, when I'm gonna announce it, maybe March, I'm not even sure. But yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys.
See you at home. Why don't we see you at home?
What?
We see them.
See you at my next update. So how was my first trimester? My first trimester was, I think I spoke too soon in my first trimester. My first trimester felt super easy, super la-di-da. In the beginning I was like I'm killing this, like I don't have morning sickness, I don't have this, I don't have this. And then all of a sudden I got this huge bout of nausea coming through, right? And the first time I threw up, TMI, if throwing up is gross, if human bowel movements gross you out, then you can skip this. But the first time I threw up, I was doing a number 2 in our guest bathroom, and I was just doing a number 2, like you're on your phone, you're doing a number 2, like you're breathing normally, and I breathed in my poop, like the smell of the room, the smell of the toilet, and I just threw up. So from both ends, I'm just there in the toilet. My husband wasn't home, and you know the thing, when I throw up, whether it's for a hangover or whatever situation is, I just can't stop. I just can't stop it. It just keeps going and coming because the smell of my throw up makes me want to throw up. The knowledge that I am throwing up makes me want to throw up. Like, it's just a trigger on top of a trigger. I have to physically stop myself, stop breathing in, close my eyes, take myself away from this moment that's happening, and just tell myself, is stop it, just stop. So that was what nausea was like. I threw up twice during this pregnancy because I was actively working to not throw up. I just detest throwing up. I hate it. It's a non-stop thing. It just exhausts me, and I really had to control myself in terms of that, because I just couldn't handle it. It's not like throwing up would make me feel better, would take away the nausea. It never did. So I just didn't want to do it anymore. So I really had to be careful of what would trigger me. What helped was always having a bottle. This is so weird. It was always having a bottle of ice cold water in a container that could contain a straw and a metal straw. Those, I had to have that metal straw combination with my ice cold water. That's the only thing that could keep the nausea at bay. Couldn't drink any other, didn't want to drink any other liquids. I was drinking water non-stop for 3 months. And when I say drinking water non-stop, we drink water every day, but I'm talking, I don't know how many liters of water I would drink just to take away the nausea. It had to be ice cold, and it had to be through this metal straw of mine. And I couldn't go anywhere without it. Anywhere without this water was not happening. I had to go anyway, mall, anyway. I would have this jug with me because it's the only thing that would keep the nausea at bay. And so that's the first trimester, and that continued even up and into my second trimester. It was only around 18 weeks that I started to feel this start to ease off a little bit, and now obviously it has gone away, and I'm so grateful for it. So I really enjoyed my second trimester a lot. I have a few apps on my phone that would tell me what I'm meant to be experiencing, how big the baby is, and all this stuff. So as it would update me, those things would be happening with my body. So it was very beautiful to experience that and actually have those like feelings and stuff that I'm experiencing validated with this app, whatever the situation is. So experiences like feeling my baby's movements for the first time, feeling when she would have hiccups and things, feeling when the baby would have hiccups and stuff, was just it was just fun, because I was like, should I be feeling these things? Yes, you should. So yeah, it felt amazing. Pregnancy update, part of the pregnancy update vlog. Guys, I'm on my way to an event right now, and the way I'm so hungry, I just want to stuff my face. Like, that's the urge that I have. And obviously I'm not going to, but it's just the urge that I have. I just want to eat, like, like if they have like finger foods there, oh my god, I will eat anything. If it was like mini quiches, some tomato with what's that, the goat cheese and pesto, oh my god, mozzarella, oh my god, oh, I'm not thinking about it. The way food is getting to me. It's not a joke. I wish, you know what, tomorrow I need to go and buy fruits, because fruits make me feel so good, and I'm constantly thirsty with this pregnancy. I'm so thirsty. I need liquid, and from anything, from fruits. I just want to suck the juices from a fruit so badly. So I stock up on mangoes and watermelon, and I go through grapes like a wildfire. So, and that really helps me. It makes me full and keeps me satisfied for a long time. And I feel like I feel this way, like I feel ravenous right now, because I haven't had my fruits, you know. I haven't been able to go to the shop yet. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow morning, because I won't have time tonight. Yeah, I don't think I'll have time tonight. I'll do it tomorrow morning. I have to fetch my dad tomorrow morning from the doctor's, and then sort out some medical aid stuff, and then hopefully do a little bit of grocery shopping for the house, because I just need some fruit. That is what is killing me. When there's no fruit in the house, this ravenous feeling to just eat anything in sight just takes over, and fruit has been doing really, really good for me. Anyway, I am on my way to Stellenbosch right now, so it's a long ride, and I'm going to be so hungry on this journey, and I don't have any water with me, so that was a fuck up on my end. But anyway, see you guys later. What happened during the second trimester that was a huge moment for me? Okay, so this was when I traveled to Joburg for the Real Housewives of Lagos premiere a few weeks ago, and I had ordered a dress and wasn't arriving on time, so I had to ask my designer who designed my wedding dress to make a dress for me very last minute. She did it in 12 hours, like 2 days before I'm meant to fly out. I realized I already don't quite enjoy traveling to Joburg and having to sleep overnight. I really don't enjoy that. I used to like it, but I think since about like 2019, I started not really finding joy in doing that. I just find it too laborious and like a chore to be away from my home, to not come back and sleep in my own bed and sleep in a hotel. There's just something about it for me at this stage in my life that I just feel like if it's avoidable, let me avoid it. So being in this hotel room, well, this clip will explain how I was feeling. It was a little bit all over the place, but it will explain a little bit about how I was feeling. I just wasn't hacking it. I just was not happy. I wanted to be home. I just wanted to be home. Morning, guys. Hope you're well. I wanted to give a second trimester update on how I'm feeling this morning, which is sort of unexpected. So I think this is one of the first updates I'm giving during my second trimester, which is almost over. But this morning I feel so weak. Like I just don't have energy to even raise my arm to hold this camera for you. And like when my first trimester was over and my nausea was gone and I was getting my energy back and getting the taste back for all of my normal foods except for one, I still can't eat Simply Asia takeout. But I was very happy, very excited, and since that time this is the first time I'm feeling that like fatigue that I was feeling very early on in my pregnancy. Also, so yesterday, by the way, I'm in Johannesburg. I'm in a hotel room. I was here for the Real Housewives of Lagos premiere. So yesterday, I'm doing my makeup because I'm in Johannesburg for Real Housewives of Lagos launch. By the way, that's pregnancy brain for you. Going completely blank, right? I thought it was a myth, but it's not. The other day I was driving and me and my husband were meant to go for a walk. We normally go for a walk at the beach, and I just was driving. He was just quiet, and until I'm like, where am I going? And he looked at me like, I don't know, you tell me. Anyway, so yesterday I'm doing my makeup, I'm putting on my eyelashes for Real Housewives of Lagos premiere, and I'm saying to you, like, I'm feeling like I'm over the nausea. I haven't felt nauseous in like a month, like maybe 3 weeks actually. Yeah, maybe like, yeah, no, what? I can say a month. I haven't had the urge to throw up. So, but I'm also very careful of triggers, you know. But anyway, but I haven't been as cautious or as careful because that whole general feeling has subsided substantially. So anyway, I'm in the shower this morning. I'm brushing my teeth in the sink in this hotel room, and I see this like gunk in the sink, right? And I know it's my eyelash glue. Like, I know when I was wiping off my hand before leaving the room last night to remove any foundation or eyelash glue on my hand, because that's where I normally dip my eyelashes. That's where I normally put the eyelash glue and then dip my eyelashes on. And I know from rubbing it off in the sink, it's probably the residue, the dried residue. It is the dried residue from my eyelash glue. My gag reflex, I just started gagging at the sight of it because I was looking at that and how close it is to the drain, and I was just like, this could have come from the drain, but I know it's my eyelash glue. So it dawned on me that like the whole idea of being in this hotel room has made me feel sick. Like, I just haven't enjoyed being in a hotel room. I'm in a 4-star hotel, which is not a bad rating, but I just don't feel like it's clean enough. And it is a clean room. I haven't making sense. It's a clean room. I didn't come to a dirty room. I didn't find anything dirty or anything gross, but I just know there are just certain things that are filthy and disgusting in hotels, no matter what 5-star, 10-star hotel. So that has always been playing. So that was playing in the back of my mind throughout yesterday. While I was sleeping, I couldn't sleep very well. Added to that, the neighbor next door, was it 2 doors down or the next door, was having the loudest sex I've ever heard. She had to be a hooker, because I don't believe anything can make you scream like that. You're either possessed or you're getting paid enough to be loud enough, right? So all of these things combined just made me feel like dirty and icky. Like, it made me feel icky, and that's why I've been up since 3 a.m. My flight is only at 9:30 this morning. I've been up since 3 a.m. tossing and turning. I went to shower at 5:45. I want to eat breakfast and leave this hotel room because being in a hotel is just giving me the ick. I don't know if it's the hotel, or I don't know if it's just being not in my own home, and I know everything is clean and sanitized, and I know what was there. I know, like, you know, I don't even know if I'm making sense. On top of that, I've been feeling super emotional this morning and yesterday, and I just don't know why. I just feel like crying, like I'm on the verge of tears, and I just don't know why. There's nothing that has happened. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing bad has happened. I just don't know what it is. Obviously it's the hormones, obviously. I just want to get home. Oh my god. Oh my god, am I crying? What the fuck? And this fatigue I'm talking about, like, I don't even have energy to put on my leggings, and I brought with me the most difficult leggings from Mango. They are so difficult to put on, and it's stressing me out. Why did I bring the most difficult clothes to wear? You see, this is hormonal shit. Why am I crying about that? Doesn't even make sense. Okay. I'm gonna finish getting ready. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this because it's so fucking embarrassing. I'm gonna finish getting ready and then go have a good breakfast and then get the fuck out of here and go home. I just don't want to be in this hotel anymore. There's nothing wrong with the hotel. The staff was so friendly. There's nothing wrong with this hotel. I just don't want to be inside a place where I don't know. I just feel icky. I don't know why. Okay, gotta go. Sorry about that. That was a very emotional morning for me. I had a bit of a cry, a bit of a breakdown. And then I told my mom about it, and she was like, oh, the hormones have kicked in. But I think just me being me already, the fact that I just already don't quite enjoy doing that, and then on top of that, the hormones definitely just added to that, and just me not wanting to be there at all. Funny enough, the evening of the event, my baby was kicking my bladder. I don't know what was happening, but I had to get up from that dinner and go to the bathroom 3 times within a 20 or 30 minute period. And I was just like, this is uncomfortable. My heels are uncomfortable. The bathroom was so far away. The 3rd time when this happened, I was like, nope. I booked an Uber and I went back to my hotel room because I could tell baby didn't want to be there. Baby wanted to get home. So I was home very early on. It's like after my main, I bounced. I didn't stay for much else. In any case, I had been there to do a job, and I did my work, and I was fine with what I created, and then I would send that off to client the next day. And I mean, I went there to do a job, not really to party until 2 a.m. as well. So yeah, that is a funny thing that I experienced that night as well. Currently I'm in my 3rd trimester, which brings me to today. I'm currently in my 3rd trimester, and I just entered it actually. I'm about a week in. Sorry, I feel like this bob is very temperamental. I'm a week into my 3rd trimester, and Mother's Day has just gone past, and I have announced my pregnancy, which is why we are here now. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and beautiful comments and messages that I received about this new journey in my life. I definitely want to share everything with you guys. I have been quiet because I just didn't feel like lying on camera. This is such a big part of my life, such a big part of my journey, that not talking about it on camera, it just, my whole life has been revolving around this for the past few months, every day, 24/7. So for me to just pick up a camera and not be able to talk about it, oh, it's just weird, man. It just felt so weird. I tried with the previous vlog to vlog a bunch of stuff, but it just felt like I'm not sharing everything about me. Not that I share everything about me anyway, but I mean, this is just too big for me not to even mention it, you know, in passing. So yeah, But I definitely plan to share, you know, this journey with you guys and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm seeing my doctor tomorrow. I actually see 2 doctors in parallel to each other. The one that was doing my 20-week detailed scan, my high risk scan, my growth development scan, sorry, I've been continuing to see her. My doctor has encouraged me to continue to see her. And then my regular OGBYN as well. She funny enough, this isn't my original OGBYN. My original one was on holiday at the time that I found out I was pregnant, and I feel like a few weeks had already passed that I hadn't gotten a checkup, and I was just like, I was on edge, and I was just like, no, I just need anyone who can see me is gonna see me. So that's how we found this other doctor. So, but I've been okay with her. I've been happy with her. She's all right. I feel like gynecologists tend to be quite cold. I guess maybe they don't want to form attachments. It's a very sensitive and intense, I think, specialization. So yeah, that already has a high intensity in terms of emotion and all of these things involved, especially with the patient and their family and all that stuff. So yeah, I've yet to come across a gynecologist that is like, hey, welcome to my office, do you want a chocolate? Like, how you doing? Like, what you like to do for fun? Like, I'm yet to encounter a gynecologist or OBGYN like that. So yeah, I'm gonna continue vlogging. I have been vlogging. For my vlog's gonna go up next week. I have my 3D scans tomorrow, so I'm gonna vlog that, and then whatever else that I'm up to during the weekend, I'll vlog that as well. So that's it, guys. All I wanted to share with you. If there's any leftover footage, I'll add it in now that I would just like that I will add. But if there isn't, then that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah. Oh, I do know the gender. I do know the sex of my baby. If I haven't accidentally blurted it out in this video, I do know the sex of my baby. I thought I would announce it around my baby shower time, so I'm keeping it under wraps for now. I don't think there's a need to share that as yet. But baby shopping is gonna go in full intense mode right now. We bought our pram months ago, like in February. And we were like, are we eager? I was really trying to buy clothes and all this other stuff. So we're just like, this is a lot. But this week I did go with my house help, and we basically just cleared out both the wardrobes inside the spare bedroom and my office, because I'm beginning to slowly, you know, organize things for the baby's arrival. Should we stay in this house? There's a little bit too much up in the air. The biggest thing up in the air is that. But just in case, I'm just getting stuff in place and organized should that be the reality. But anyway, that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to share. That's the life update. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. This is the bump today. This is the bump today. This camera is a bit high. Leave me a comment down below if you want to guess what sex I'm having. Sex with the baby. If you want to guess, let's play a little game. Okay, guys. See ya. Bye. Hey, guys. Whew, it's been a minute since I picked up my vlogging camera. I've been setting up my computer all day, so I'm just gonna go lie down a little bit on the couch. It is a few days until I announce my pregnancy on social media. I am 1 day away from my 3rd trimester. I'm 27 weeks and 6 days. So yeah, it's a few days until I announce my pregnancy on social media. I'm announcing it on Mother's Day, so by the time you see this, I would have shared it on my Instagram. And yeah, no more keeping this a secret. Not that I fully intended to, but being plus size and pregnant, you sort of just want to really let your bump grow. Well, for me at least, I really wanted my bump to grow a bit more so that it's like beautiful and round and that I can post. So I have my maternity shoot on Friday with my wedding photographer, Lisa. So we're shooting in studio with her. I know what I'm doing. She wants to do one glam shot with like a frilly gown type situation. So I had bought that for my wedding and I didn't wear it. So we might use that. I bought my underwear and my Spanx for it. Not like tight Spanx, just a smoother, a skin toned smoother for it because it is see-through. Why am I breathing like this? So my dress isn't dirty. This material just catches onto any sort of oils so easily. So I had a sandwich from Need. So that's what all of this is about. So yeah, that is an update. I haven't updated my pregnancy vlog in a while. I'm gonna start getting ready to shoot my first and second trimester videos. I think I'm gonna keep my first and second trimester video in one video because oh my god, I love being pregnant. It's just like I'm just so happy. Like I love my tummy, I love feeling my baby's kicks. I'm just enjoying it so much right now. So I really just want to live it up. I'm loving what I'm wearing, my crop tops and leggings and dresses, and I'm also excited to style my bump for winter as well. But it's just not getting cold enough in Cape Town. It's just not getting cold enough, and I bought these like major massive coats from London. So yeah, anyway, so that is an update over here. I'm doing my 3D and 4D scans next week. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it 3D or 4D or is it both? I don't know. I'm doing that next week. Before that appointment, I'm seeing my doctor because we are closely monitoring baby's growth. But I'm going to go into detail about this in my second trimester and first trimester video. Hopefully I remember everything because I haven't been taking down any notes, which I think I should have. Maybe I should do that like this evening so that I know what I'm talking about, because I think I'm going to film these videos within the next few days. And I also might be going to mass, and I also might be going to Joburg this month. And yeah. So yeah.
Bye.